Yeah, 4-lap race. You got to get with the program in a hurry, establish a quick rhythm, and get to the front. So um,
So the victory still celebration going on down there on the victory podium. Coming up next, they're told the riders to get ready. It's time for our Harley-Davidson GNC1 presented by Vance Hines. Dash for Cash coming up next on the pole, ladies and gentlemen. The factory Harley-Davidson, our main event winner from Eatonville, Washington. Number 6, the Bullet, Brad Baker. Starting second on the Kawasaki EX650, the Crosley Brands Howerton Motorsports entry, the rider from Flint, Michigan. Number 42, Flying Brian Smith. Starting third from Center Hill, Florida, Zanatti Racing Harley-Davidson entry number 2, Kenny Coolbeth Jr. Fourth pick on the front row from Oxford, Pennsylvania, the latest motorsports Castrol Triumph Bonneville, number 44, Brendan Robinson. Scheduled to start fifth. I'm not sure if he's going to make it out on the SBR Straight Arrow Trucking KTM LC8 from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. He went for a wild ride in the main event. Number 32, Sean Bear. And our last entry from Salinas, California, the Kawasaki, the USC Heart Racing Kawasaki entry number 14, that is Briar Bauman. That is your starting lineup. Dash or Cash, looks like only 5 of them making out. I don't think Sean Bear had a backup motorcycle, and I don't know if he'd want to get back out there anyway because he went for that wild ride in the main event. This is the last race of the night. It's usually about halfway through the program, so it's $1,000 to win, Chris. 1 point for the main event win. There's also some money that breaks down from there on back, but $1,000 to go in your pocket for 4 laps. Are you ready?
I am ready, and I think it's kind of interesting for these guys. You know, they're approaching the dash. It's no longer an opportunity to see the racetrack. They know what it's like. This could be a knockdown dragout.
And they are off. Baker from the inside, taking Smith with him. Here comes the 14 of Bauman from the outside. He's going to try to lead him in. Now he ducks into the third spot. So it's Baker, Smith, Bauman, 1, 2, and 3 into turn number 1. Off for turn number 2. Bauman takes over second momentarily. It's the Bullet, Brad Baker, taking over where he left off in the main event. Baker leads him down the back chute. He doesn't have Meese to deal with this time. He's got Briar Bauman and Brian Smith. 1, 2 down the back chute. It's Baker, Bauman, and Smith.
Baker runs it in, parks it down on the bottom. He had been running the cushion all day long going into the corners, and he's riding a blue groove. We see a blue line all the way around the racetrack, and Bauman in tow here, looking real good, drafted up to the back of the number 6, not quite enough room to get in there. Smith gets it back down in line as these guys are going to follow that blue line all the way around.
How big would it be for Briar Bauman to defeat the winner of the 25-lap national here in this Dash for Cash? How would that make you feel?
I would imagine it would be a huge boost to confidence, but I'm sure if he had it his way, it would have been in the main event. Oh, as Bauman gets sucked in, goes up off the groove, gets up in the cushion, see if he can get it turned. Smith slides up underneath. Bauman gets it back down on the rubber and drops from a contending second to a somewhat distant third at the moment.
Halfway flags are in there. It's the Bullet. Now here comes Brian Smith on the Howerton Crosley Brands Kawasaki in second. Bauman slips back to third. Fourth and fifth, it's Coolbeth and Brandon Robinson rounding out your field. Baker's going to lead him off at turn number 2. He's got Brian Smith in hot pursuit. Briar Bauman back there in the third spot.
This is important. You know, these guys, it could come down to 1 point later in the year as Smith goes by into turn 3 with a classic draft move. Let's see what Baker has for him in return as we head up the front stretch. This is a good test as they get ready to go to the white flag to see who can lead and who has to follow coming off at turn 4. Baker has shown a lot of strength this time by. It appears the 42 has the advantage at the line.
That was close. Baker takes it into turn number 1. White flag is out. 1 more mile to go here in the Dash for Cash. What a night we've had. Baker's going to try to hang on to the Dash for Cash win. He's already won the 25-lap national. Brian Smith's going to see what he can do to avoid that from happening. Down the back straightaway they go for the final time. It's Brad Baker, Brian Smith, Briar Bauman. Smith looks up the inside. He says, not so fast. Baker shuts the door.
Yeah, coming through the middle of 3 and 4, Baker seems to have found his rhythm. We'll see if he gets a good drive off forward. We know the strength of that 42 in a straight line. Coming to the stripe, Baker goes down to the inside.
Here
Smith drafts to the outside.
Yeah, Baker looked over his shoulder and said, what the heck was that?
Yeah.
That was a green flash.
Green flash. Brian Smith getting the 1 point. He's going to need that.
Absolutely.
Very possibly late in the season.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the last race of the night. We're going to have a victory celebration after this one, but it's going to take just a moment for these folks to get here. Congratulatory handshake down the back straightaway. Good sportsmanship on Brad Baker and Brian Smith. Brian's going to wish he would have done that in the 25-lap main event. So Brian Smith takes the win by .051 second. Brad Baker will be scored second. And third spot, number 14, Briar Bauman. Fourth, Kenny Coolbeth. Fifth, Brandon Robinson. And did not finish was the 32 of Sean Bear. Here they come to the finish line. The folks that are here in Indy come to their feet as 42 gets a draft pass. Baker takes a look over his shoulder right there and sees the green flash going by. Smith taking the win in the Dash for Cash. There he is with a stand-up wheelie on the front straightaway. He is super pumped up to win. Again, Howerton Motorsports and a lot of his supporters are right here in Indy. I know that's the race he wanted to win, but not the final main event that he wanted to win. There's, again, a look at your finishing order. Kawasaki first, Harley second, Kawasaki third, Harley, Triumph, KTM. Brian Smith, we head up to the victory podium here in just a second. Thanks to all you fans for joining us here live at the Indy Mile. We're taking Brian Smith up there. We'll have one more victory interview. Remember, the infield will be open. The pits will be open. Stop by and get your souvenir T-shirts. You can get them autographed from your favorite rider right here at the legendary Indy Mile. But before we do that, one more trip down there to the victory podium. Danny Medine's going to catch up to our Dash for Cash winner. Give him just a second to take off that beautiful helmet, and we'll talk to our Dash for Cash winner. Danny, hope you had a great night. This is your last interview of the evening.
Thanks, Scotty and Chris. This is the best seat in the house, I have to say. And Brian Smith, you have to be pretty happy. Came up a little short in the main event, but you weren't done here at Indy. You're taking home $1,000 and a bonus point. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I made enough now that I won the Dash. I can buy the guys dinner at maybe Mickey D's or something. The Dash, I knew it was pretty important to get that one extra point, and you never know when you need that 1 point. And so, Jared Mees wasn't in that Dash because he had bad luck, so it made it even more important. So I'm happy to get that point.
Well, congratulations. Indy Mile, make some noise one more time. Woo. We will see you all in Sturgis.
Thanks a lot, Danny. Congratulations to Brian Smith taking the win here in the Dash for Cash at the Indy Mile. Also, congratulations to the Bullet, Brad Baker, picking up his 5th Grand National victory of his career, and he took the win here. Chris, what a great night of racing we had here at the Indy Mile. We appreciate all you folks for watching here. Live, coming live to the Indy Mile, also watching on fanschoice.tv. We had a great night, kind of a crazy night, hectic night. We got it all taken care of.
A little hectic, but Mother Nature threatened to come crash the party, and I think she decided to crash somebody else's party.
Yep.
But it's probably good that we got going the way we did. I applaud AMA Pro for their hurry-up offense, I'd like to call it, for getting this race in, guaranteeing it. We're still not out of a threat for weather here in the Indy area, but we got all the racing in before Mother Nature is hit, and we're thankful for that.
Absolutely. On behalf of Danny Medine, the 3rd member of our crew, that's Chris Carr, I'm Scotty Dibler. We'll see you guys in Rapid City, South Dakota during Sturgis Bike Week. Good night from Indy.
Jared Mees, Grand National number 1.
Brian Smith, National number 42.
Hey, I'm Sammy Halbert, number 7. Watch me live on fanschoice.tv. I'm Kenny Coolbeth. Watch me live on fanschoice.tv. Hey, I'm Brandon Robinson, National number 44. And watch me live on fanschoice.tv.
I'm Shayna Texter, number 52, and you're watching me live on Fan Choice TV.
I'm Henry Wiles, number 17. Watch me live on fanschoice.tv.
Rob Pearson, number 27, KTM GE Waters Auto Body.
I'm Jeffrey Carver, National number 23. Watch me on fanschoice.tv.
I'm Johnny Lewis. Watch me live on fanschoice.tv.